Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh, but did you ever take the, what's your archetype quiz thing?
I don't think so.
It's a fun quiz.
Yeah.
If you like, narrative archetypes, the fool and,
Yes.
the dog,
Yeah.
the orange. But I got the home.
We all use you. Okay.
Hey,
So
we're talking about my houses.
we're talking about your houses.
Love a
but
house.
Can you tell me your name one more time and where you live?
My name's Bailey.
Joseph.
Tati.
I live at 3111
Aptos, California.
I live here with my partner Joe and my friend Bailey.
I've lived here one real other time. I grew up in this room. It was actually super weird because when I was growing up in this room, I was really young. My mom was sick, so I wasn't leaving the house much, and also her illness was affecting her mental health, and so she couldn't drive, and she also was very afraid of me leaving the house alone. I was in this room for ironically, because I rarely come out of my room now, but I never left this room really for some months.
I was pretty much just left to my own devices most of the time when I was there. So I just have memories of being in mostly empty rooms, mostly by myself, reading books that I got at the library because I didn't have anything else to do.
It was a thick bookcase built into the wall. It was a tiny little room, but it was a place everybody came to.
But also I had all my best friends living around me, up and down the street. And they were all also first graders, and we just ran the area. We walked around alone. My dog walked around alone. It was the autonomy thing happened, when you're a kid.
I just went home for winter break, and I was just looking at my return flight. I was just I don't want to go back. When I was talking to some friends and stuff at home, I was just I really just do not want to go back. I want something else to be happening with my life now.
It was a lot of older punks. It was a punk house. A clean-ish punk house, but it was still
really gross. I remember. It might have not been that gross, but when you're in a bad situation and then you're just everything is gross.
And there was a big lottery, and we won the lottery. So we got to purchase one of these new houses for low-income families. One of my mom's closest friends, my mom's best friend, also entered the lottery and didn't get it, and ended up having to move to Indiana and then to Minnesota.
My living scenarios, I go back and forth. We ping pong a lot.
I've lived in a lot of places temporarily, or bounced around to different places.
I don't know, I think you make a home everywhere you go. And so I had a backpack, and that became my home. I had everything I needed in one place. I met people. I had relationships and friendships and companionship everywhere I went. I had a roof over my head every night. It was a different roof every night, but it's, good enough.
I have felt more at home with people than I have places at certain times. I have felt more at home by myself than I have with others, or with others than by myself. It's constantly shifting. I think it's really fluid, honestly.
People you live with is probably the most important. Nice kitchen's a plus.
I think home is a feeling, and I know it's a very cliche thing to say, but I think it's
I think that there are plenty of places I've lived at that were supposed to be homes and they were not for me. And I'm really glad that I live in a place that I do feel comfortable in, and I do feel like I have my identity shown here, and I feel safe here.